Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's a pleasure to be back with you on a Friday evening. We have a chance to unwind after another challenging week in the world. So I'm gonna do some ukulele stuff because I just thought it would be fun, and the ukulele is a light instrument. It kind of makes you feel happy. So I'm going to start with one of my songs, and then I'm going to do some fun covers. I got a really good one you're going to love. But I'll start with one of mine called Lover's Lane. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. We'll put the rag top down and drive on out of town. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Hiya, Shira. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Well, the moon is full and the stars are shining bright. We'll cuddle and we'll kiss and find romantic bliss. Go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. There was a time, hi Cantor Styles, remember when we'd light a smoke, tune in FM. I turned the wheel and told you I love you again and again and again, and we were free, you and me. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Hey, John Dan. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. With Venus up above, we'll consummate our love. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Hey, Rabbi Elias and Albert. Bye, Bob. How are you? Shari. Dum 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 dum. Bidim do dim didim didim dim dim didim dim. Dwidim didim do 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 do. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Well, the moon is full and the stars are shining bright. We'll cuddle and we'll kiss and find romantic bliss. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. There was a time. Wait a minute, I got to make Jim a host.
Yeah, I'm wondering what's happening here.
Hold on, make a co-host. Right there. There was a time. Remember when? Hey, Willow. We'd light a smoke. Tune in FM. I turned the wheel and I told you I love you again and again and again, and we were free. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. We'll climb in my back seat. Won't that be a treat? Come on and go with me to Lover's Lover's Lane tonight. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Come on and go with me to Lover's Lane tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Half of you weren't here because I didn't make Jim the co-host. It was on me. It was on me. So sorry. But welcome. You're here now. That's what's in. Let me see. And Willow's here, and Marianne is here, and John, and Ashira. Now, boy, look at you guys. You're all like, you're all piling in. There's Jackie and Rabbi Elias and Reba and Sherry. And all right, I think I'm going to do another one of mine, and then I'm going to do some fun covers on the ukulele or the ukulele. There are like 30 ways to pronounce it, and none of them anybody agrees on. I mean, at least from what I know, but you know, maybe Shari knows better. This is a song of mine called Every Night I Dream of You. I once fell in love so fast, never thought it wouldn't last. Now every night I dream of you. We've all got dreams that don't come true, but you're the one I'm clinging to. And every night I dream of you. When I fall asleep at night, your smile is all I see. And if my dreaming goes just right, you're lying next to me. I dreamed I wrote a Broadway show and wore a suit from Sayville Row. Every night I dream of you. Ba-dim dum do dim dee dee dee. Ba-dim dee dim do dee dim dee dim dee dee. Ba-do dee 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 dee. We all got dreams that don't come true, but you're the one I'm clinging to. And every night I dream of you. When I fall asleep at night, your smile is all I see. And if my dreaming goes just right, you're lying next to me. I had a dream, I was king, didn't mean a doggone thing. And every night I dream of you. If someone asks, hey, what's new? I tell them I am oh so blue, and I just don't know what to do. 'Cause every night I dream, every night I dream, yes, every night I dream of you. Yes, indeed, I dream of you. That's my song, Every Night I Dream. I think I recorded it. I think it was on my last album. But there you go. Moving right along, I would like to do a song that will put a smile on all of your faces. And that's my goal for this beautiful Shabbat evening. Hey, Alice, currently in Indiana. Good to see you. David Pollock. Good to see you. I knew a Susan Pollock in grammar school for a little bit. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. And she didn't stay, but for a couple years, I think. Anyway, here's one for you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Everybody. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't. My favorite line. Be happy. La 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 la. Don't worry. La 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 la. Be happy. Ain't got no cash. Ain't got no style. Ain't got no gal to make you smile. Don't worry. Be happy. When you worry, your face will frown, and you will bring everybody down. Don't worry. I love this song. Be happy. La 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 la. Don't worry. La 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 la. Be happy. Rabbi Miriam, be happy. Bob, be happy. La la. La la la, don't worry. La 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 la. Jim, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. Favorite line coming up. Landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. I don't know. It strikes me as fun. Be happy. La 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 la. Don't worry, my friend. La 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 la. Be happy. It's Shabbat. Be happy. Don't worry. La 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 la. Don't worry. La 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 la. Be happy. Thank you, Bobby McFerrin. That's the best song. I think that's the best song ever. It's a great song. All right. So I've got all these songs with chords for the ukulele, and it's a free book I downloaded from the internet. The internet's got some good things going for it. So I'm just going to turn to some songs that I know you all know. I'll do a couple of verses from this Dylan song. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, and it don't matter anyhow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling all now. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. Sing along, baby. A light that I never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Oh, but I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did so much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. There ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you never did before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking, wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Doesn't this ukulele sound lovely? It really does, at least in my headphones. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Marnie, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, I'm just looking at the some of the chat. I'm just doing D songs here. Oh, wow. Here's a song I used to sing in bars because it was popular when I was doing that stuff when I was in my early 20s. What am I saying? I'm still singing in bars. What am I saying? Don't know when I've been so blue. Don't know what come over you. Wow, ooh, you found someone new. What kind of a key is this? And don't it make my brown eyes blue? I'll do one more. I'll be fine when you're gone. I'll just cry all night long. Just say it isn't true. And don't it make my brown eyes blue? I'm gonna keep going. Tell me no secrets. Tell me some lies. Give me no reasons. Give me alibi. It's a great line. Tell me you love me and don't make me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. Remember Crystal Gale? Remember that? I didn't mean to treat you bad. Just didn't know what I had. But honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue? I'm staying with the D's. How about this one? No, I don't know that one. How about what else? No, too high. It's bad keys. Let me do this one. Wow. Oh, here's one. Is my mother on? Yeah, she is. This is like the first song I ever learned. Tom Jones. I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blind. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. Okay, it's enough of that. But that was 1968. Here's another 19. Well, this book is like lost in 1968. This is good. Daydream Believer, the Monkees. I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Everybody! Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? I'm going to do another verse. This is so good. You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? What's that? I'm thinking of the break. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Ooh. And this is just the D's. Yeah, Marianne, I know it, but I can't do that right now because I want to do the D songs. I'll do the B's in a couple weeks. How about this one? Well, Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for the place to go. Where we play the music getting in this. You are the Lord King. You can dance, you can jive. All right, maybe ABBA isn't for me. Thank you. Here, about this one. Let me do it in G. I met her on a Monday and my heart stood still. Do run, 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 do run, run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yes, my heart stood still. Yes, and his name was Bill. Ooh, and he walked me home. Do run, 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 do run, run. I knew what he was doing when he caught my eye. Do run, 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 do run, run. He looked so quiet, but my oh my. Do run, 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 do run, run. Yeah, he caught my eye. Yeah, oh my, oh my. Yeah, when he walked me home. Do run, 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 do run, run. Do run, 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 do run, run. All right, do run, run. Everybody, do run. Nitsa. Please do a blessing for leisure. Absolutely. Leisure. Somebody, leisure. Leisure. You mean Amisha Berach, right? Okay. Whoa, the time is gone. I'm down to the C's. I remember when a rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the crocodile rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the crocodile rock. Well, crocodile rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. Never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Lord and Mama, on Friday nights, when Susie wore her dresses tight, and crocodile rocking was out of sight. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Well, the years went by and our rock just died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine, dreaming of the Chevy and my old blue jeans, but they never killed the thrills we got. Burning up to the crocodile rock, learning fast as the weeks went past. Yeah, really thought the crocodile rock would last. Well, crocodile rocking is something. Can you say that fast? Crocodile rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Lord and Mama, on Friday nights, when Susie wore her dresses tight, crocodile rocking was out of sight. Everybody, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. So there needs a good. She's doing some la-las. Hey, Jeff and Lynn, TJ. All right, looks like that's gonna do it. Everybody say good night, little Hawaiian guitar. It begins with a K. I forget the brand. Oh, there it is. It's a Kalua, which is also something you can drink with cream. Isn't that true? I better ask Jim. Who drinks Kahlua and cream here? Anybody? All right. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, the piano sounds. Somebody remind me of Laser. Laser. Oh, Laser. Like Laser Wolf. Okay, I'll remember that. Laser. With vodka, Kahlua, and all right. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to be back with you. I hope that that brief set put a smile on your face. In these times, it's very valuable to have a smile on your face. You know, I a couple years ago I was having blood pressure stuff, and I went to the doctor, and he said, "Shut off the news." He was right. You know, so now 2 years later, what do I read in an article? Doctors are now recommending all over the place, if don't watch the news if you're having blood pressure or other issues. Start with the news and shut it off. Thank you very much. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita charu. Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita charu. Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah. 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 Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Let's look at everybody here. Shabbat shalom. Hey, wow, look at all you here. Hey, there's John right in the middle. How are you, John? Kosher biker is here. You're all dressed up. What do you got, a bar mitzvah? What are you doing? Look at him. Good to see you. There's Laurie and Mom. Good to see you. Lee, good to see you. Are you going to do it? Just say, are you going to do it? I sent you an email. Did you see it?
Yes, I answered you, and yes.
Ah, right. All right. Thank you. Rabbi Miriam, Rabbi Elias, there's Jackie and her partner, and Ellen. Ellen, how are you? Marvin. Alice, currently in Indiana. Well, what are you doing there?
I'm with family,
Nice.
visiting family.
Nice.
From
And
Kona.
the Pollock family. Welcome. All the way from Maine. Coming at, like with Pepperidge Farm. Coming at you straight from Maine. Nobody remembers that slogan but me and Jim. And Bob, maybe. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving right along. Let's continue with thank you. Thank you, Nitsa. Thank you very much. All right. Let's do a little bit of Yedid Nefesh. Let me share that. Rabbi Karen, did I see Rabbi Karen? I saw her. Yeah, there she is. How are you? Good to see you. Amanda's iPhone. Hi, Amanda's iPhone. Good to see you. Yedid Nefesh of Harachaman Shoch Avdecha El Tzonecha Yedid Nefesh of Harachaman Shoch Avdecha El Tzonecha Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Aya Ishtachave Elmu Hadarecha Lai 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 love my soul, compassion's gentle source. Take my inner nature and shape it to your will. Everybody lie with me. Let's look. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. Sometimes the words get in the way, to tell you the truth. All right, let's light some Shabbat candles. Hey, Albert, can you say the blessing over the candles? I'm just throwing it at you. Mr. Madison, if I put it up here? Let's see. Here we go. All right. Albert is up to the plate. Albert, you want to unmute so you can say the blessing? Can you say the blessing? Yeah, but you're muted. You're muted, Albert. There you go.
Okay, I can't see the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You can't see it because I didn't share it. That's why. Here you go. Now you should be able to see it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hedlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who made us holy by your commandments and commanded us to light the candles of Shabbat.
Awesome. That's the first thing that Albert has done, speaking the words. Everybody, let's get a virtual hug out to Albert. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Well done, Albert. Let's light the Shabbat candles. Here we go. I mean, we just lit the candles. Let's sing the Sabbath prayer. Here we go. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord, and keep us from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 Beautifully done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I hear a baby. I have a grandson here in the bedroom, and I'm hearing him. There you go. Let's speaking of little angels, let's sing about angels. Let's do that. aleichem, malachei asharet, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Boachem l'shalom, malachei ashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Baruch hu ni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Tzidchem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Hakadosh baruch hu, Hakadosh baruch hu. Bless us with peace, angels of the Supreme, Kadosh baruch hu. It's funny, the difference between a grandbaby and a baby. I'm back 30 years when I listen to this baby crying. Any of you have had babies, right? And you know what that sound is? Right? When Carol and I are like, oh, wow, it's back. Anyway, let's sing a psalm of Sixpence, please. A psalm, not a song. Thank you. Let's do this one. Yismachu Hashamayim. Very similar in a musical progression. Yismachu Hashamayim. Yismachu Hashamayim. Yismachu Hashamayim. Tagel Haaretz. Yismachu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismachu. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can get you guys to do this. So let me hold on. Miriam, you're a pro at this. You like to do. Unmute yourself and you sing the Shemayim back. We can have the dialogue. You would. Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim,
Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim,
Yismachu Hashamayim. V'tagel ha. Let's do it one more time. Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim,
Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim,
Yismachu Hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Yiramayim, 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 Umalo. Yiramayim, 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 Umalo. Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim,
Yismachu Hashamayim.
Hashamayim,
Yismachu Hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. There's no rabbi on this planet that could do that Hashamayim better than Rabbi Miriam. I just want you to know that.
not in my key.
It was okay. Thank you for that. Moving right along. We're going to do Lecha Dodi, okay? Here we go. Lecha Dodi. And okay, I think I've got people doing stuff. Shush, you and that young person there.
Me and my
Why don't you
Yaakov.
what's your name again, son?
Jack.
Jack. I love it. All right, so you and Jack, would you honor us? Just sing the first verse, then I'll
Sure.
give this one and the Shamor. Okay, here we go.
Lecha dodi lekrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi lekrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'letila. Lecha
Dodi.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela.
Jack, just for that sneeze, you get to do another verse. Do the last verse, Bo'ih v'shalom. That was
Okay.
great.
Bo'ih v'shalom ateret bala, Gam besimcha u'btola, Toch emunei am segula, Bo'ih chala, Bo'ih chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala,
Lecha dodi likrat kala.
Penei Shabbat nekavela.
Shabbat nekavela.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nekavela.
That was awesome. Awesome, you guys. Everybody, big hug for them. Big hug. Hey, look who I have over here now. Come over here. Check this out. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Get in. Oh, that's our little baby. That's baby. Baby Michael. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, yeah. So Carol's busy and Mommy's busy. So there you are. We just thought we'd share a little baby with you. And that was beautiful Lecha Dodi. I can't think of a better Lecha Dodi than that. Let's continue with the Baruch Hu. Rabbi Kirschman, would you lead us in the Baruch Hu, please? Here we go. Let me share it for you. Share the screen. Here you go.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Congregation, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
Shkayach, beautiful, mom and daughter. I love that. What's better? What's better? And we're going to wait a minute. So I got the right. So for the Shema, let's see. Let's get. Wait a minute. I've got something. I've got people are doing stuff. So I got. Ellen, would you lead us in the Shema, please? The Shema Yisrael. Hold on, let me share. Okay, share the Shema. Here we go.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Everybody. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Moving right along. Let's do an English. Who will do an English reading here? Lee, why don't you lead us in the English? You shall love Adonai your God. Rabbi Lee, excuse me.
You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home, and when you are away, and when you lie down, and when you get up. Read them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all of my commandments and be holy unto your God. I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai, your God. Adonai Elohim Emet.
Yesh koach. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And now we're going to come to the Chatzi Kaddish. No, let me do Vishamru and then the Chatzi Kaddish. Okay. But Jackie, you know a Vishamru? Just wondering. Do you know a Vishamru? Yeah. All right. Jackie's going to lead us in a Vishamru. Hold on. Let me share this.
I think I do.
Well, let's see what you got.
Okay. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Beni.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל, עוד היא לעולם.
So instead of going back, keep going. Ki sheishet yamim.
ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ.
And do the last one. Uvayom hashivi.
ביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
Good. Now everybody. Shamru. Beautiful. V'nei Yisrael. Et ha-Shabbat. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. And we're going to continue with the Chatzi Kaddish led by Tina. Dr. Tina.
Okay. Yizgadal, Yizgadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ma'avivrach Hirutai, V'yamlaich Malchutei, V'chayechon Uvyomechon, Uvchayedecho Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Uvizman Kariv Vimru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach, L'olam u'olmei almaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, Yitpa'ar, V'yitroman, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yithaleh, V'yithalal, Shmei Tishkabrichu, Leila min kol bilchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Damiran ba'alma, V'imru, Amen.
Shkoyach, beautifully done. We're going to continue now with the Amidah, and for that we go live to Japan. Who else has an Amidah from Japan? That's amazing. And Shari is leading us, of course. Yes. Oh, you're muted, Shari.
We used to do this at the Keoho Beach Hotel, so people were often, I'd say, spread out in the room and do your own thing, and they were often looking at exactly what you're looking at now behind me. So. Adonai siflatai tiftachu fi yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי לאה ואלוהי רחל, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גבולי לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיח ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל, מעתה רב להושיח. Is it not there? Okay. מוריד הרוח ומוריד הגשם, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, אוקיי. ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך מלך ממית ומחיים ומצמיע ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל.
Shkoyach, beautifully done. Thank you so much. And we continue with a silent moment, silent prayer. עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. May the maker of peace in high places bring peace to us, all people around the world. And we join together and say, Jack, let me hear an amen. Amen. All right.
Say it again.
Amen.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know what that means? It means we agree. Yep. Yes, indeed. We agree. Thank you so much. We come now. I just want to give a shout out to Rabbi Stephen Spiegel in Mexico, if you're still here, and Rabbi Alana, the Yiddish maven. She's a shtickle Yiddish maven, and Rabbi Deborah. Good to see you. And Joseph Aronofsky in New Hampshire, right next to the Maine people. Moving right along. Well, it's time to take out the Torah, so let us do that. Let us share the screen, take out the Torah. Amanda, you and your partner, you're going to open the ark, okay? You're taking a nap. You guys are going to open the ark. Go, get ready. And then John is going to take the Torah out. Here we go. Vayihi bin Aharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai ve'afutzu oyevecha, ve'anusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, u'tafar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'hikdu shato. Okay, you guys, open the ark. You go like this. You can do it. Do you see me? I guess they don't. Okay. All right. So John, you open the ark, take out the Torah. Very good. And you got the Torah. Very good. Thank you very much. Kosher Biker. You guys could be clones right now. The two of you, look at John and Kosher Biker. You two guys are like unbelievable. All right. So you have to be up too. You're doing you close the ark, Kosher Biker. All right. Let's, all right. John, say the Shema. Say the first sentence. Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Good. Kosher Biker, read the English. Hear, O Israel. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one.
John, can you do the next sentence? Echad Eloheinu. Go ahead.
Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadush Shmo.
Good. Kosher Biker, our God is one.
Our God is one. Adonai is great. Holy is God's name.
I'm telling you guys, you should be doing gigs together. It's unbelievable. All right. Now, God Lula Adonai iti unaramama shemo yachdav. All right, everybody, we're all going to process around, and the Kosher Biker and John, they're both holding the Torah as we go around, and here we go. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. And here we are back up on the bima, and Rabbi Elias is going to do the blessing before the Torah reading.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim lenatan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Now, our Torah portion this evening is from Shemini. I'll explain it in a moment. But I took three little chunks here. I didn't go chronologically because these chunks of Torah relate to Kashrut, what things that are kosher. Okay? So I thought it'd be kind of cool. Here we go. Let me make it a little larger so I can see. Oh, it's so much better. Dear Lord, thank you. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe v'el Aaron lemor alehem daberu el bnei Yisrael lemor zot hachaya asher tochlu mikol habehema asher al haaretz kol mafretzet parsa v'shosat shesa parasot me'alat geira babahima ota tochelu. Keep going. El zeh tochlu mikol asher b'mayim kol asher lo senapir v'kashkeshet b'mayim bayamim uvanechalim otam tochelu v'chol asher ein lo Sinapir v'kashkeshet vayamim uvanechalim mikol sheret samayim umikol nefesh achaya asher b'mayim sheketz heim lachem v'sheketz yihiyu lachem mibasaram lo tochelu v'yet nivlatam tishaketzu. I think I got one more. Yeah. V'zeh lachem hatameh b'sheret ashoretz al haaretz hacholeda v'haakbar v'hatzav leminehu v'ha'anaka v'hakoach v'hata'a v'hachotmet v'hatin shemet Hele hatameim lachem b'chol hasharetz kol hanege kol hanogea bahem b'motam yitma ad ha'arev. Okay, let's get somebody to say the blessing after. Bob, you haven't done anything tonight. Do the blessing after the reading. All right? Oh, you're muted. Bob, you're muted.
They're trying to get unmuted
There
there.
you go. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah hamet v'kei olam nata. I'm sorry, I've lost the melody.
That's okay.
Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen. Yes. So here, let's look briefly at what the Torah says about things that you can eat and what you can't. So the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, said, "Speak to the Israelites. These are the creatures that you may eat from among all the land animals. Any animal that has true hooves or hoofs. I don't know if you go with a V or you go through hooves with clefts through the hooves, and that chews the cud. Those things you can eat. But I don't know. After reading that description, I have no desire to eat them. These you may eat of all that live in water. Anything in water, whether in the seas or the streams, that has fins and scales. But anything in the seas that has no fins and scales, that they are an abomination for you. And you shall not eat their flesh or their carcasses. And the following shall be unclean among the things that swarm the earth: the mole, the mouse, the great lizards. These are things you can't eat. The gecko. Why would you eat an insurance commercial? Tell me. The land crocodile, the lizard, the sand lizard, and the chameleon. There's no meat on a chameleon. You'd be foolish. Those things are things that you should not eat. Right? So now you know. Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. This evening it is, we read from Parashat Shemini, which means on the eighth day. And the Torah portion begins, we read later in the portion, but it begins on the 8th day after 7 days of inaugurating Aaron and his sons into the priesthood. And after they begin to officiate as the high priests, Aaron's sons became the high priests. Suddenly, the Torah segues to a terrible incident in which these two older sons, Nadav and Avihu, the Torah says they offer an alien fire before God, and they're destroyed by the fire. So I'm not exploring that this evening. There are many wonderful topics in this portion, but that of course is troubling to many thinkers, and not so much troubling thinkers. But study about it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Tonight is also Shabbat Parah. Shabbat Parah. It's the third of 4 special Shabbatot before Passover. I mean, we have 2 more coming up, but one is Shabbat Chodesh, so it works, even though you would think that next week is no, it works either way. I'll take it back. All right, and since it is close to Passover, this theme of the Shabbat Parah is one of purification. The reason it's called Shabbat Parah is because wherever you go in a synagogue Saturday morning, or if they're reading the whole thing tonight, the whole portion, the maftir speaks of the para aduma. The para aduma is, ladies and gentlemen, a red heifer. And if apparently in our tradition it was in existence, some of us might have even read that there literally was one born a few years ago or whatever, but we don't offer sacrifices anymore. But in antiquity, this para aduma would be slaughtered, and its ashes would be used for purification. So why Well, the answer is this. Of that particular question, why would we look for a red heifer, which is, there aren't any, and then why would we slaughter and offer up the ashes for purification? King Solomon wrote about this. He said, of all the commandments that I've fully understood, I have fully understood all of the commandments. This was Solomon the Wise. But when it comes to the section dealing with the red heifer, I have investigated and inquired and examined, and I don't get it. This was King Solomon. So there you go. But that's another topic. Tonight, Kashrut. As we just read, we have the laws of Kashrut and the characteristics that define kosher animals. To be honest, much like the ritual of the red heifer, which is considered a chok, just like Solomon said, he doesn't understand it. Well, we do it anyway. A chok is something that you don't have to understand it. You're supposed to do it. I guess that comes under the banner of faith. Similarly, we come to the laws of Kashrut. Because the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, as I would get to later if I go in order of my presentation, it's hard to really understand why these rules are in effect. I mean, there might have been health implications, but I don't know. But let me talk about the food that is known as being kosher. Food that may be consumed according to Jewish law is termed kosher or kasher. Maybe some of you have heard Kosher, or the laws of Kashrut. And food that is not in accordance. What is food that is not kosher called, ladies and gentlemen? Any of you know what that word is?
Treif.
Treif, correct. Like if you're going to have a ham sandwich, I'm not judging, just because I don't. It's all right. But those of you going to have a ham sandwich, that sandwich would be known as being treif. Okay? So there you go. But in this portion, we read of the prohibition to consume certain species, such as pork, and certain fish and crustaceans, as we just read, without fins and scales, you can't have them. And insects, like the chameleon. Don't be going eating chameleons and geckos, ladies and gentlemen. And mixtures of meat and milk, you can't eat also. Those of you that ever wondered, you can't. Look, I don't know what you are all doing. I'm telling you what the tradition is. You're not supposed to mix milk with meat. And subsequently, the basic laws of our kashrut are extracted from this Torah portion, although there are other instances in our Torah readings moving ahead that fill in even more blanks. Now, while the Torah does not state the rationale for these kashrut laws, many reasons, as I mentioned earlier, have been suggested, including philosophical, practical, and hygienic. It's been suggested that the laws of kashrut were part of the ceremonial laws which dealt with Levitical and priestly purity. Okay, that's one side, and therefore, and as modern scholars have suggested, therefore, they didn't apply after the temple ceased to be in existence, which is one reason that modern movements might say, well, kashrut doesn't necessarily apply to us anymore, or rabbinic Judaism or non-rabbinic Judaism. There are branches of Judaism also that don't go by the Talmud, but rabbinic Judaism. They only go literally by the book. So they won't eat these things that are outlined. Among modern Jews who do observe the dietary laws, though, there are many reasons. The first reason comes from Fiddler on the Roof. Who knows the main reason why people among the main reasons why people would keep kashrut? What word? Yes. What is the reason? Shush.
Tradition.
Tradition. That's correct. That's right. personal expression, history, and the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, today it's really, if you wanted to be kosher, there's no reason not to be. You see, even 30, 40, 50 years ago, well, 30 years ago, it was harder to be kosher. There was, you had to look for products that had it's known as a hechsher. It had to have a writing on it that said OU or K or kosher, and there were different levels of it being acceptable to the community. All right? But then something happened. People associated the idea of OU and hechshers as being that the quality of the food was at a higher level. The Hebrew National Franks had something to do with that. When Hebrew National Franks came out, we answer to a higher authority. And that was a 40-year-old commercial. It sort of helped our culture to say, well, we like kosher. We're going to look for kosher products. So more and more manufacturers decided to go kosher. So now it's very, very easy to find products that are kosher. All right, and there you go. But observant Jews will, as I mentioned, they will observe the dietary laws by abstaining from anything that's not kosher. And that ham sandwich that some of you are thinking about, no way at all. That would not happen. And nor would the mixing of milk and meat. Anybody have anything to add or any comments on Kashrut? No? Okay. Well, there's a whole other set of rules that are coming up in a couple of weeks for Passover. Because not only does it have to be kosher, what else does it have to be? Thank you, Rabbi Meir. Kosher for Passover. Can you eat regular kosher things? Well, it's a loaded question. But can you eat regular kosher products for Passover? Okay, so John, Kosher Biker is going, no. Guess what? There are some things that you can if you research it. And there are online PDF things from the OU that will tell you certain products that typically are okay. Like I don't know, you can't eat a can of corn, but maybe we can't eat beans. Okay, if you're Ashkenazi. But there are certain things that you can eat. Like for example, a butter. Well, but there are Jews who will only accept butter made with milk that has been watched. It's called Chalav Yisrael. So I'm getting deep into a pit here. I'm going to extract myself. Right. But it's true. There are products, however, that don't have an OUP that are edible for Passover. All right. We need to continue on. So we did the blessing after the Torah reading. Let's do a Misha Berach for those who are ill. And we've got what was the name of that gentleman? Laser. Joanne Gleich, my dear friend. And anyone else, please type Rita Gordon, Oren Ben Miriam, Ellen, Larry G, Doreen, Amy, Debbie Shavitz. All who are suffering physically and emotionally. Carissa, Shelley Rose, Olivia, Anastasia, Lynn, Ari, Aya Leah Batsara, Dawn Allnut, Edward Johnson, Emily, all the poor people in Ukraine, Tori, Georgette, and Fred Meyerowitz. Evan, those hungry in Ukraine, Isel Shraga Batavora, Milor family, Lugo Adam family, Shirley, Steve, Jim, Beverly, Mike, and Gabe. Marlene Bat Chaya, Paula, Perry Ben Betty, Ginny at Juana, Shirley, Steve, Jim, Beverly, Mike, and Gabe. Joy and family. Marlene Bachaya, Paula Perry, Ben Betty, Ginny, Bat Juana. Joy and I think I'm repeating names. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the Ukrainian people, the renewal of spirit. Ziona, Rabbi Galit, Marvin, Carol, Beth, Amy, Tamara, Rabbi Nancy. And let us say, Amen. Let's send our healing energy and our love to all those people in need. And may they all be blessed with a refuah shalema. And now, prayer for the Ukraine. Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmadu od milchama. Here, I'll share this so you can sing it with me. Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmadu od milchama. Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmadu od milchama. Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmadu od milchama. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, nor shall they learn war anymore. And now we're going to return the Jeff. Jeff, would you please open the boy? Look at all this. Open the ark. Oh no, do lift the Torah. Lift the Torah. Yeah, very good. He's got that. Very good. That's good. Higher. Could you get it higher? Okay. Okay. All right, Marvin, wrap the Torah. Marvin. There he goes. All right. Thank you very much. Putting back in the ark, and we put the Yitzchayim. Adam, I just saw you. Yitzchayim hi lamachazikim ba v'tom cheha meushar. Racheha darchei noam b'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesh yameinu Chadesh Yameinu, and the ark is closed. It is a tree of life to those who cling to it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we begin to conclude with, whoops, we did that. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkenu, Ein Kamoshienu, non como nuestro Dio, non como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, non como nuestro Salvador. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu, lo haremos nuestro Dios, lo haremos nuestro Señor, lo haremos nuestro Rey, lo haremos nuestro Salvador. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, bendito nuestro Dios, bendito nuestro Señor, bendito nuestro Rey, bendito nuestro Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Tahu Adonenu, Tahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, tu a nuestro Dios, nuestro Señor, tu a nuestro Rey, tu a nuestro Salvador. Reba, open the ark, open the ark. Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו 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 אחד. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we remember those who have been taken from us, and we surely remember those who the innocents that have been taken in the Ukraine in tragic, very tragic ways. So those of you observing your sight, and please join with me, and anyone who cares to. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mavorach le'olam ul'olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol Yoshvei Tevel, v'imru. Amen. I want to include Rabbi Goldberg's dad, Gordon Goldberg, and Baruch Dayan HaEmet. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the conclusion of another, and who's got something good to share? Come on. Start us off. I'm going to Boulder. I'm going to see my middle daughter, and sit in a coffee shop for 3 days. Nobody's going to bother me. Not that I'm so bothered, but there you go. Anybody have anything else they'd like to share? Jack's happy. His teeth are all good. He's got his mouth open. All right. Well, anyway, it's great to see you. Don't forget, Passover's coming up soon. 15, 20 days. 3 weeks. So it's 3 weeks from tonight. 3 weeks from tonight. Yeah. All right. What else? Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam shehakol niyeh bidvaro. Apple, cucumbers, spinach, and kale. Yum. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. Have a wonderful week. Thanks so much for sharing some time together, spending some time together. Be well, and I'll see you. God willing, I'll see you next week. Thank you, Candy. You're amazing. And if I missed anybody or didn't say something, I don't know what it. Forgive me. I tried. All right. God bless you. See you all next week. Thank you. Be well, everybody. Be healthy.
Have fun in Boulder. Go to the Boulder bookstore for me.
Okay.
Mother
Okay, I will. I will.
Shalom.
All right,
Bye-bye,
bye-bye,
Jack.
everybody.
See you.
See you later.
Shabbat
See you.
shalom, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Shabbos. Thank you.